All right, post-game wrap-up here from the Q. Craig Elsten, Chris Ello, your 619 Sports compatriots, joining you for, let's get into depth here. Let's get into depth. 16-14, the dream of an undefeated preseason. It's gone forever, folks. It's gone forever.
Missed a chance to pick up ground. Kansas City lost tonight as well. So
How unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a bad deal. I don't know. I think the coaches might even like it a little better if they lose. You know, then they can be a little bit tighter with the guys during the week. It was a lousy game, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, both teams really looked poor. Tony Romo honestly looked like he cared about the game less than I did. Honestly, the Chargers sent 2 or 3 blitzes at him. And as soon as he saw them coming, he just threw the ball and just ran off to the side. He just, this is preseason football. It is what it is. The actual effort, the trying comes in the second half. And I kind of liken it to the baseball all-star game, because the game is decided by guys, third-string guys.
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, all the starters are gone, and then
all gone,
eventually they figure things out. Now, one guy who was thought to possibly be a starter for this team, or at least a key reserve, is Trey Thomas. And before the game, maybe the biggest news story of the day today, Chris, Trey Thomas announces his retirement. Now, I've heard a couple of different spins on this, all right, and I would definitely want to get yours. The first spin comes from the Chargers' side, which is, hey, Trey Thomas wasn't going to make this team. He was clocking in as the third-string left tackle, so this really isn't a big story because he probably wasn't going to be here anyhow. Which leads to the second spin, which would be my spin on this.
Okay.
AJ, complete blank hiring on Trey Thomas. You brought this guy in to be a factor, complete non-factor.
Well, he brought Trey Thomas in, I think, to try and scare Marcus McNeil. But
complete non-factor.
As we've seen, that hasn't exactly worked. I got to be honest with you, Craig. That's my biggest concern after watching this game tonight. And again, everything has to be taken right with a grain of salt preseason, okay? But I'm watching the game tonight. I'm really, honestly, every time the Chargers go back to pass, I'm looking at the left tackle. That's all I'm looking at. And there's just, look, DeMarcus Ware had 2 sacks in the first half against Brandon Dombrowski. Now, I think one of them was on a stunt or something. But the point is no matter how good Brandon was last year and what a surprise he hasn't played left tackle. There's just too much experience that he needs. And, if they're running a stunt that's, beating him now, what's going to happen in the regular season? The backup left tackle is Tyrone Green, who was a defensive tackle when he came to Auburn, then played center and guard. He's never even played left tackle. Neither has Brandon Dombrowski. The third string offensive tackle right now is Nick Richmond, who didn't play tonight. He's from TCU, a rookie. Didn't start at TCU. He wasn't even a starter. The fourth string tackle is the young guy from Wyoming, Ryan Otterbein, who got beat for the safety that lost the game tonight, and Dallas wins the game. He's the only one that's ever even played left tackle before. So I don't see how the Chargers can honestly be looking at their left tackle situation right now and feeling 100% comfortable.
So I guess the end result of this post-game video cast, sign Marcus McNeil. Just sign Marcus McNeil. Please, AJ, sign Marcus.
Here's a couple bucks. I got a couple extra bucks I can throw into the pot right here. I actually got more than usual.